You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Well, we have taken the Carl Chevrolet Studios on the road once again, and we are at New Horizon Academy, but not just any New Horizon Academy. Kelena Bonnell, this is the newest New Horizon.
Yeah, this is our newest location. We're at 128th and Meredith at our Urbandale location, so just west of the chicken coop. You'll find us over here. We're currently enrolling for children 6 weeks, and at this location we actually offer school-age care since we're so close to Webster Elementary.
Sure.
Yeah, so currently we have a great summer program going on for those school-agers, but we will offer before and after school care this fall.
Oh, that is awesome. And the building is huge, by the way. Just pulling up on it again today, just realizing what a great facility you have.
Yeah, yeah, wonderful facility from the inside, and then we'll be able to show you outside this time too.
Okay, so we are inside right now, obviously, in one of the classrooms.
Yeah, this is our pre-K classroom, and right now for June, July, they're studying colors. So all that sounds like a really basic study, but you can really tie that into what you're doing inside from a science experiment type of situation. So it goes along with our STEAM learning, but also as you like math and manipulatives, and then tying it into the outside too. So our classrooms are wonderful. We're in a group time area. And this just really shows typical calendar. They have a KWL going on. So what they know is maybe they're talking a little bit about what do you use these for? And it's guiding them through some pictures, and then they're making some notes, what they want to know about colors, and then they'll keep track of what they're learning and what they have learned as well.
Idea. Because, you know, so many times years ago, some people thought they never learned colors, and this way you can teach them what it's all about.
Yeah, and I think what's really great is we're also tying in Spanish into this as well. So they're learning how to say those colors in Spanish, and just really taking that learning to the next level. So we talked about the calendar, the KWL. They also learn a number and a letter each week while they're doing that study. And then they have a book of the week. So colors, and then you see we're talking about it in Spanish as well. And that's featured all week for them. So they'll read that book, they'll talk about it. The teacher will even ask them, what parts of the book do you remember, and can you repeat back to me? So remembering another time and place and then repeating that back.
Not just reading, it's the recall.
Yeah, the recall. And so they do this. This is wonderful group time. They do that about once a day, sometimes twice a day. But they also take a lot of their learning outside.
And I bet you they love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should we go check it out?
Let's go check it out. And it's right outside the doors here. And you're going to be able to see the massiveness of this facility here. You got the security alarm going off, so you know if somebody's going out.
Yeah. So a lot of times what we think about when we talk about an outdoor learning area is obviously the gross motor space.
Okay.
So our children have space to ride bikes. There's a great track. There's playground equipment, which you typically would find, but we also have a lot of great learning that happens out here.
Okay, so this is the outdoor classroom. Now, you said you have group time out here, right?
Yeah, so we would, when the weather's nice, we have a great shaded space. Sometimes Iowa weather doesn't cooperate with us.
Oh, really?
But when we do, when it is cool enough to come out in the summer, we will bring that group time outside. We also have the wind is wreaking havoc.
Oh, that's okay, but this looks like artwork.
So they're participating in art out here. So they were talking about colors. The teacher probably, this looks like an open-ended art activity. Go outside, maybe you're drawing what you see. Looks like we have a great brown mud puddle happening right now.
This is my polar bear in a snowstorm. Okay, that's what I drew. Okay.
You did a wonderful job, Lou. We also have a space for math and manipulatives outside, so they have the chance to build and really strengthen those fine motor skills.
Okay.
We know that children gain a lot of confidence when they're learning outside. It's also just a different way to use those muscles.
Okay, now let's take a look. You have a music and movement area.
So we have this great stage, and we can make a show.
Okay.
But so this is kind of their performance area.
Okay.
And they can bring music instruments out here.
Okay.
A lot of times what we see is dance shows that are happening, bubble sometimes.
Let's dance. Here we go.
Oh yeah, should we kick?
Okay.
It's great.
Okay.
And then we also do a lot with gardening.
Okay, let's go over
So
there.
we have some great great learning opportunities.
This is so cool.
Yeah, and this goes along well with our STEAM learning. So just doing an investigation when they're planting. These started out obviously as very small plants, so they're talking about what they currently look like and then what the end result might be. We're growing some vegetables here, and then these can eventually be used as like lunch or snack.
Oh, what a great
so we're
idea.
bringing it full circle, showing them that they can work together to contribute to the classroom in the center.
What a great idea. And Jeff, if you can swing around and over to the right side of the windows over there, you can see the mud kitchen is over on the far side. They have a chance to play over there. And this is STEAM. That is so important.
Yeah, so the mud kitchen brings some science components. So what happens to dirt when it gets wet? What can you make in that mud kitchen? And also ties in that sensory learning that we talk a lot about and how a lot of learning can help when it's very hands-on.
Great. Well, thank you so much for giving us the grand tour of the outside area at New Horizon Academy. Here's my artwork.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
We'll keep it forever.
All right, when we come back, a world-renowned fashion designer in the studio and a world-renowned promoter joining us as well, talking about the very first fashion show at the State Fair. When we return to Iowa Live.